Good evening, SG4, and welcome to this presentation of the 2024 Super Metroid Hardway to Hell tournament. On the left side of your screen, we have jooniejoone. On the right side of your screen, we have kyzentun. I am JXB Adam, and I am joined in the booth by Vincent RTA. Vincent, we're in for the meme run. How are you doing this evening?
I am looking forward to this. This should be a good time. This is kind of perfect for these two to get meme run of all the settings or just what they're doing, just because these two runners both will happily do the worst and stupidest tricks that Super Metroid has to offer. So I think both of them are, like, regardless what you throw in front of them, both of them are incredibly capable of handling even the worst crystal flash clip required moment.
Well, boy, do I have good news, because the seed might just set up for us to need to do a crystal flash clip to get into Shack Tool.
And that doesn't shock me at all. That's just kind of seems to be par for the course, and it's fitting because what is this tournament title? It's the Hardway to Hell tournament. It's meant to be difficult for these runners, and this seed, this settings, this certainly will. So do you want to talk about our settings and what those runners are going to be facing tonight?
Oh my goodness. So the meme run, this one is quite fantastical. I believe they're going to have to do all of the quote unquote meme things in the game. And if you look right here, you can see them defeating Spore Spawn, tickling a red fish, beating Golden Chorizo. All of that they have to do before they can access G4. And okay, kyzentun, what sprite is this craziness? It's the Geo sprite.
I found out after that last race because he just doesn't practice with these sprites. He just runs them because he's like, whatever. So, that's amazing.
And I see F Junk Dump in the chat. I don't know if we get to Gamba for suits or not. Soups. Oh my goodness. Gamba for soups. That would be amazing. But we might have Varia. We might have Gravity. We will not have both. And it is entirely possible that we could have neither.
I hate to say that I'm like, you know what, I'll just say it. I like watching the runners have to deal with the most difficult things, and like watching Suitless Meridia is fun. Watching Suitless Varia or Suitless Lower Norfair is fun. So I know it's tough for the runners, but watching them do it is awesome, and I know it puts on a great show for all of us. So we'll see what we get.
All right, we do have the prediction up in chat. So you know what to do, chat. You've got channel points. We've got things you can Gamba on. Go have at it.
All right, I gotta put mine in here too. After I make my bet, I will reveal what I'm going for.
Are you kidding? You're going right for suitless. If you're going anything else, you're just not punishing the runners enough.
Where do you think I put my money?
Probably right where I put mine. And there I am not paying attention. We went into Billy Mays. We got nothing, but wait, there's more nothing.
Perfectly fitting. That's just Billy Mays, and that's what it does. It would be nice to actually get something out of Billy Mays, and I'm glad that I always love seeing that room in check. I was actually talking to someone at a event the other day, and I was talking about Super Metroid and how some of the the way we've named rooms is kind of funny, and I mentioned the copyright compliant rodent room, but also mentioned that we've got this room based on an old television commercial announcer, those wonderful infomercials.
On the positive side, there is a second room in this game that is similar. Did you know that?
Where we get 2 items?
That's named after an old infomercial person. And here's our potentially sync up. I think we're going to have to sync these runners. Give me a second.
Yep.
Are they synced? Because their timers aren't synced.
I think he was saying, I think MM2 mentioned something that it was sync from their start.
Well, then I totally butchered it. Let me fix it. I can fix it. Don't worry, everyone.
Okay, this can be
don't
fixed.
panic. Don't panic.
I don't even know this kyzentun sprite. I don't even know what we're looking at here. It's so funny. All right,
Two circles and a triangle, and I'm gonna go ahead and not touch things from here on out, other than tracking stuff.
All right, everything's okay. Nothing to see here.
No pan. Oh, Tharkus, I said don't panic, not panic. Ugh.
That's all of the panic. As you see, there's that announcement for SpeedGaming Live. It's coming very soon. They're still looking for some help, so if you are nearby, go give them a hand. That'll be amazing. And as has been thrown up in runner, or thrown up in chat, F Junk, put that up there. Those are the runners. Give them a follow. They're both. I used to call Joonie this, and I have a feeling for kyzentun it's the same thing. I used to call Joonie a Super Metroid masochist because he would always be willing and do these like incredibly hard and stupid things, and I'd come in and I'd see him start something, and I would go like do something for a few hours, and I'd come back and he's still on the same seed, and I'm just like, what the heck?
And that's completely fair. And in fact, you can tell that this title applies to both Joonie and kyzentun because both of them are in this tournament. So make sure, chat, if you're not following them, give them a follow. Also, follow my co-com Vincent, Vincent RTA on Twitch. Vincent, I believe, streams Super Metroid a little bit, Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide a lot, and probably other things that I don't know because there's only one of me and time is one of those things. I can't watch two streams at once.
I also do horror genre games like Phasmophobia and Ghost Hunters. The Ghost, things like that. I enjoy those kinds of games. But Worlds Collide's definitely my main. This game I'm trying to suck less at, but it's this is definitely not a forgiving game.
Oh, Vincent, that's not true. This game forgives every little mistake by just presenting you with one shiny death. And we see nothing at the back of Gauntlet, or at the front of Gauntlet. Let's see what's at the back. kyzentun's going to get there first. Oh my goodness, double major back.
Wow, okay. I mean, and normally we would see Spazer and be like, oh, Spazer, but in a seed like this, in the Hardway to Hell tournament, Spazer might be one of the best, or one of the few beams we see at all. We will not necessarily see, and look at this, we got an E-Tank right through the door.
What? Are we sure we got the right settings for this, Vincent?
I don't know. This seems like a luxury for them. This is that's a beautiful and as Lomi and Jones points out in chat, a sub 10 E-Tank in Hardway to Hell. That's actually kind of surprising.
It's relatively surprising. The only time you don't see a sub 10 E-Tank is when you're required to go immediately to Norfair and do hell runs, in which case you might get one sub 10 that would be nice. And maybe that's what this seed is doing tonight.
Setting up for that. Yeah, you're gonna need about 3 E-Tanks in a reserve, or 4 E-Tanks, and go.
Well, you could get 1 E-Tank and 4 reserves. I mean, the game doesn't have to give you real E-Tanks. They can give you fake E-Tanks. And here is kyzentun in the Bryn reserve room, and there is a super missile back here. Okay.
So there's our probably logical super missile pickup. Meanwhile, Joonie is doing the IBJ to go check out Criteria surface power bombs and see what we've got up here. maybe just thinking, I'm going to do this check now, not have to worry about it later.
Well, we do have, again, we got a can fly, so we can fly right up there and be disappointed by the absolute nothing.
And a quick reset, which probably saves time there, but no reason to mess around and continue fighting that when you don't need it. I was actually just the other night doing comms on kind of an equivalent of a meme run for Worlds Collide, where we had the runners had to do some things. Like, they actually had to do the opera scene, which is a very long scene that you never want to do in a normal run, but that was a fun change in moment.
That sounds amazing.
And it was a dragon hunt, so it was, fitting, because it's the year of the dragon. So go do your dragon hunts.
That's right, Lomian. Criteria PVs only pays off if your logical power bombs are on the exact opposite end of the map from Criteria, and then Criteria PVs will be your progression, because that's what these seeds do to you.
That's probably very true. And this is something, Adam, that we've seen a few times together in this tournament, and I cannot stop loving this, that we are about to see the least fought boss in randomizers, but in this Hardway to Hell tournament has showed up way more than I've ever seen him in any other randomizer tournament. This is our friend Spore Spawn.
Chat, let's take a moment to appreciate the music that is Spore Spawn. You don't get to hear it every run. Also, good double super start. I believe Spore Spawn has 1,000 hit points, so it's 3 supers and a regular missile, or whatever combination to get to 1,000.
Math is hard. Yes.
Oh, Audra, we know this is Bot Wound's music, but let us have our fun. And Spore Spawn is down for kyzentun.
The difference between this and Spore Spawn, though, this and Bot Wound, is that at Spore Spawn we get to hear it for a lot longer than we get to hear it at Bot Wound.
All right, so Spore Spawn has 960 HP. See, this is how you can tell I just talk about the game and don't actually pay attention or know like all of the intricate details, because I thought Spore Spawn was like 1,000 HP. It's close enough.
I mean, close enough for Jazz, but 40 off. And,
I like it.
And as I say that, I'm a band person, so I don't actually believe that. It's just I do believe you can be out of tune while playing jazz, or like playing wrong notes in jazz, but that's just me. All right.
That's fair. I think you can play wrong notes all over the place. And Neaterific, what is Spore Spawn? Well, if you will pay attention to the left side of your screen, to jooniejoone's screen, you will get to see Spore Spawn quite soon. And Spore Spawn's weak to charge. Well, good thing we don't have charge. I wouldn't want Spore Spawn's fight to go faster.
No, and I certainly wouldn't want these players to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, because I saw Nito joking around asking if it's DLC. Nito definitely knows the difference here.
Oh yeah, but we're still gonna have fun, right, Vincent?
I mean, we're getting to see Spore Spawn. How is this not fun? But I've definitely seen seeds where it was like a meme. There was some reason they had to come through here, and they had full charge beam and just absolutely obliterated Spore Spawn in one shot. And it's just like, aw. But aw. I only can speak, in chat said a Spore Spawn on every cartridge. I don't know. I can only confirm the cartridges that I've owned, and because I did not know early supers. I have fought Spore Spawn way too many times. Now I will never have to fight Spore Spawn again.
Oh no, you've got to go up there and kill Spore Spawn for sport. It's just required now. Plus, it's part of a meme run.
Meme run, yes, but unless you're doing Mappo.
Oh, oof. Yondo's mentioning the Spore Spawn challenge where they remove all the safe spots and Spore Spawn keeps moving while open. Brutal and fun. Yes, Starkus, Sport Spawn.
That would be amazing. If I don't think I've seen that version of Spore Spawn. The always moving, always a nightmare, always hard to hit. That would be great to see. All right, kyzentun is going to check this. Normal spacer location and just some missiles. So yeah, we are dealing with full item randomization, as you may or may not be able to tell, especially since we found 2 major items at the back of Gauntlet. Also, we've seen a decent amount of just empty spots.
Absolutely right. So for anyone who's not seen a Hardway to Hell seed, there are a few changes that you are guaranteed. There will be no plasma beam. There will be no screw attack. And we are limited to at most 1 suit. So it could be 1 suit, it could be 0 suits. And I think there was 1 questionable seed where both suits were available, but we don't talk about that anymore.
That's like Bruno. Got it.
So chat, one thing to keep in mind, the runners might only have to accomplish the meme objectives for this seed, but there's nothing stopping the randomizer from putting some required progression behind one of the G4 bosses.
Okay, are the bosses are, I'm guessing in the settings, the bosses have to be vanilla, because
yeah,
there's no way kyzentun just runs towards Kraid there haphazardly without knowing that that's the only thing that's going to be there.
Oh boy, this should be one of the the meme objectives, having Kraid stand up.
Oh yeah.
Chat, are you with me?
Taking Kraid to prom? Yes, that should be. Gotta dance with Kraid, otherwise run invalid. We should have totally had a bingo card going this for all the meme. Speaking of bingo, I'm pretty sure we're going to get a tournament coming soon with bingo settings.
Oh boy, could you imagine a meme bingo card? How fun would that be?
That would be great. I mean, there's a lot of crazy things you could put in there, like, outside of Spore Spawn, a suitless Ridley fight. Even if you have Varia, you have to turn it off for the Ridley fight. Required Blue Bomberman escape during escape.
Oh, that is so brutal. I like it.
Well, if we're gonna do it, just have all the super funny things, and it'd be amazing.
So required halfy, full halfy, brutal.
Required full halfy. Oh, you'd have to get the spike suit in the. Oh yeah. Oh, required animal teasing, says chat. I'm all for that. See, I've always had this issue with saving the animals because, I mean, if you save the animals, you are letting animals leave an ecosystem and go to another ecosystem that they do not belong in. And yes, I know it would invalidate an entire version of Metroid, but let them burn.
But if you invalidate fusion, then all of a sudden I don't hear about all the authorization stuff anymore.
Let them burn. Oh, Junie's going for the moat skip with some bombs.
Yep. That's actually a viable backup to the CWJ.
But, oh, yep, okay, there we go. Going for it.
Oh.
That's a very hard run.
My favorite thing is we're going to get like plus 10 years from the release of Dread, and I'm going to be like, come on, no spoilers, chat. Don't put me on pizza. Believe me, I can say that. But I've also had that called out at funny times, which was great.
Oh, there we go.
Zeruvian.
All
There
right.
it is.
All right. Who needs an IB? Who needs a horizontal bomb jump when you can just go back and hit that continuous wall jump?
Just do the CWJ, right?
That's much easier, right?
Honestly, the one you practice more is going to probably be the easier one.
I mean, I can imagine CWJ is probably where runners would put more of their time into. All right, so the runners have obviously taken vastly different routes. Joonie here is choosing an early wreck ship, which I kind of like. I know, like, the best hundo route is early wreck ship. It's because, I mean, just routing wise, it means you never have to look at this area again.
Plus, you find Spring Ball, and everybody knows Spring Ball is the best ball.
Absolutely best ball. Always best ball. And I like dog meat is best boy.
Oh. Some of us are bomb challenged. Well, don't worry. Some of us are being able to press 3 buttons challenged. So there you go, chat.
That can be difficult.
I'll just sit and play games on the NES.
And right, on our left, we have everyone's favorite space ghost from Coast to Coast. I think Joonie got an extra missile shot in there by accident.
Hey, Vincent. Yeah, he definitely got an extra missile shot in there, but I was going to say, I thought of another meme thing.
Yeah?
You must use Nintendo power strats on Phantoon, so make Phantoon only take damage from super missiles.
Oh, wow. Wow, I like it. So no Doppler strats there, like we just saw Joonie going for. Only supers. Yeah, that'd be that could definitely be a meme. You must kill Dragon with the grapple beam.
Okay, I can see that.
So
then you have to find grapple beam before you get to Dragon.
So there, we have something for all the bosses. We have Phantoon is Nintendo Power Strats. Kraid would be, you must stand Kraid up. So you must take Kraid to prom. Dragon is the you must grapple. And Ridley is you must run suitless.
So Vincent, I think they're going to keep letting us do comms, but they are going to definitely tell us that we're not allowed to give ideas for things.
I mean, let's be real. These runners would do it.
Oh, I guarantee they're going to watch this back and be like, okay, we've got this bingo card. We've got like 25 memes, well, 24 memes, and then we'll just give them the free spot, right? And... but the free spot won't be in the middle of the bingo card. And then what they have to do is they have to do blackout bingo.
Oh, yes, absolutely blackout bingo. Yep.
Zeruvian in chat. Adam, the voice of reason. I also am scared.
I'm worried that you are the voice of reason tonight. That's, wow. That's saying a lot on its own.
Oh, I know. Oh no, Nitorific, that's not how it works. Blackout bingo means you just have to cover every single square. And of course, if every square is the memes, it's just a fun time for most.
Most, yes. There you go. Junie uses the power bomb strat to force himself up and go through the aptly named spiky room of death. Taking a
Don't
D boost through the first half.
Yeah, don't sleep on the spiky room of death. It will kill you.
It has killed this commentator at least twice during his trying to not suck at Super Metroid run. All right. Junie wisely just resets when he sees it's only a missile pack, so forget that. Look at this.
Yeah.
Junie has 2 E-tanks. He's running on easy mode.
Yeah, honestly, this is hard way to hell, and we've got this much energy. What's going on here, Vincent?
I know. Look at that. We got 40 missiles, 20 supers, and 25 power bombs. Like this is almost a dream for this tournament.
I mean, especially if we're still kind of early in where we're at, and we're just in wreck ship.
Yeah, we haven't even seen anything that looks like a lower Norfair. All right, kyzentun is now. So yeah, basically they choose different directions to do the same things because I assume Junie will probably go do the same. Kraid kill will go do check out business center. Stupid robot is not cooperating with Junie, and Junie's like, no, I'm not ignoring his power bombs. Why would Junie want another power bomb pack when he's already got 25, Adam?
Well, I can think of 2 reasons, Vincent. The first would be the semi-obvious crystal flash ammo, but the second is if you just have to do a crystal flash to clip into something like Bot Woon or, everybody's favorite tool, Shack Tool.
Well, I also think that's the seed potentially saying, hey, or Junie thinking about, well, I might have to crystal flash a whole bunch while doing a full suitless lower Norfair, because that is a real possibility.
Honestly, power bombs, don't sleep on power bombs when it comes to killing Ridley.
Oh no, I do not. That is definitely a thing that I've seen. In fact, one of the tournament organizers, Rusty, I saw him execute a Iron Rusty. I saw him execute a huge powerbomb kill on Ridley when just ammo was not there, and he happened to find Ridley early and was able to finish it. And I was really impressive.
Yeah, it's not so much that anybody would like to use power bombs on Ridley, but when you don't have charge beam, it's ammo.
Well, and plus in that case, he found Ridley. Ridley was one of the early boss locations he checked. Already had Varya, and didn't necessarily have the ammo, well, the missiles, but had the power bombs, and was like, all right, just gonna go for it.
And that's reasonable. And here's another one of the meme categories, which would be activate the Chozo statues.
And we're going bowling.
All right, one runner deciding that it's time for a little break to go bowling, the other runner entering everybody's least favorite spectral entity fight. Oh, trolled with a fast and couldn't quite get the missiles off.
He can surprise you sometimes because normally he's a very trolling boss. So when he actually does give you things, it's abnormal.
Another E-tank. Vincent, what is going on here?
This is wow. Just is this seed even trying to be Hardway to hell? Oh.
Well, chat, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is we know what the suit is for this seed. It's Varya suit.
Well, there goes my bet.
Bad news. It may require it. Not may. It does require the speed booster to pick up. So I'm hoping speed booster's just hiding behind Ridley.
That would be great.
That would certainly be something. I thought of another meme thing, but this one I don't think is really viable for a race. How about
what's
kill Croc's tongue?
Oh, wow.
So that's the funny thing. If speed is behind Ridley, depending on how the runners are at that point, we might not see anyone heading back up to Wreck Ship to pick up Varia. So we're still in it, chat. If you... oh, wait. Actually, a question. Sorry, I got to switch gears. How many PBs is that again? That would be all the PBs. Can you underflow ammo and Varia from Cheesy? I think you can. I don't think they fixed that.
Yeah, not sure about that one, but we will see. Could be interesting. And I do have a feeling you're right that we're never going to see a suit in this run.
Oh, we saw a suit. We're just not going to pick it up.
Right. We're never going to actually put it on.
And we got Tilly in chat helping us out with how many power bombs it actually takes to kill Croc's tongue. It turns out it's a lot. 93, just for anyone watching on YouTube later. 93 power bombs, and they all must double hit.
Oh dear Lord, that's insane.
Definitely. All right, we have Joonie checking X-ray. A good bet here, as kyzentun is working on the sponge bath. X-ray says nope, and kyzentun's going to come over here and see this missile pack, assuming that Spiky Room of Death does not live up to its name. Yep, coming back from X-ray is hard. You have to wait and just catch a ride with some waivers, just like Joonie's doing now. All right, kyzentun sees the missile at Wreck Ship E-Tank, says no. Joonie, having got the waivers, is now out of X-ray. Yes, for chat. Behind Ridley and Map Randomizer is absolutely a fluid definition, because who knows how far behind Ridley that Varia suit could be. But in our current setup, where it's a vanilla map, we know exactly what behind Ridley is. All right, we've got kyzentun up in the attic as Joonie is back down at the spacer, picking up some more missiles. All right, kyzentun picks up those power bombs in the assembly line, heading back through the attic as Joonie is going to go visit everybody's favorite gigantic lizard, Kraid. All right, kyzentun's going to come over here with Spring Ball and just check the item back here that way. Sees the Varia suit. Much sadness due to lack of speed. We'll probably still continue and collect all the items in this area. And there's a quick kill on grade. All right, kyzentun misses the wall jump off the tripper to get on top to pick up sky missiles, is instead going to revert back to doing an IBJ. We have Joonie done with Kraid, getting a quick farm of mini Kraid for some much needed supers. All right, chat, it's time for us to start heading into Norfair. Unless, of course, one of these runners decides to be, I don't want to say brave, but just to head into Meridia for a little bit of extra early suitless action.
Without high jump, that's going to be pretty rough, but that would be fun to see. Also, sorry about that. I had a quick emergency to deal with. Oh,
it's all good. Oh, no, kyzentun, ow. So it turns out bowling is not free.
No, you definitely need to have enough energy, and that's unfortunate.
Huge difference between 121 energy and 119 energy, or 120 energy for that matter.
Look at that,
Yeah.
just nothing there. You're in Crumble Shaft.
Yep.
Of course, there'd be nothing in Crumble Shaft. Joonie clearing up and also farming up because we'll be doing that ice check in just a second. Thankfully, kyzentun did have a save at the ship, so while this is unfortunate, and it was pre-bowling, so it is time loss, but not as bad of time loss as it could be.
Not at all. I anticipate we're not going to IBJ back up to get the missiles in the sky. We're not going to go through assembly line again to get the power bombs, but we are going to pick up these power bombs up here. Ice beam, nothing beam, of course.
So not a nice beam today.
Not at all. But I've got another meme for you there, Vincent.
Yeah?
You got to kill the plasma pirates with pseudo screws.
Ooh. You know, that's funny. That was one that during a race, a runner completely got caught in there forgetting that pseudo screw was an option.
Oh no, that's quite unfortunate.
All right, so Joonie has 3 E-tanks. This is not a comfortable position if you want to make a Norfair play. Got to pretty much get your hell runs perfect. Definitely cannot take...
We got 3 E-tanks, but we also have 2 crystal flashes.
Yes, this is true. I probably, because I have all the crystal flashes, probably take the probably would take the yeah, kyzentun just not going to check that speed item. Like, I'm not gonna get information and
well, kyzentun checked it
Oh, he checked from the
earlier.
outside, didn't
So
he?
no
Okay.
Zvaria is there.
Okay. Oh, he checked it from the outside, probably, right?
Yeah, I checked it from the outside before going in last time.
This question in chat, is this MM? No, this is not Major Minder. This is full random itemization.
Did kyzentun skip that Chozo? I think kyzentun went down and grabbed the E-Tank there.
He did grab the E-Tank.
Yeah, Business Center save. While these hell runs are possible, this is Super Metroid and anything can happen.
Yup. Oh my gosh.
Like that.
So, wow.
So, Vincent, do you Crystal Flash here and run back up to wreck ship to just ruin everybody's hopes and dreams?
No. No, you don't. Nope. You just push. I don't think you go back and get Varia. I think
Not yet, anyway.
I think Junie's made his wreck ship play and is just gonna push forward.
Well, remember, we don't have to go down and kill Ridley to beat the seed. We do have to go beat Gold Chorizo, though.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Luxury item incoming.
Wow. Game, really?
Yes. Really. Speed booster and space jump back to back.
Huh. So now the only hope for the seed to turn more trolly would be if we have something behind Ridley like, I don't know, high jump boots or grapple beam.
Junie's struggling trying to get that gate glitch.
Question in chat, did Gamba pay out? No one's picked up a suit yet, so we can't pay out the Gamba. We'll pay out the Gamba once either one of the runners picks up a suit or both runners are done with no suit.
This is definitely not the game opening up itself on hard mode. This is pretty comfy having multiple.
Yeah. Did we pick comfy mode and etc.?
Maybe we did. Junie's gonna go take this free fill, as I call it.
Probably then we'll head over and visit everybody's favorite booger monster, Croc.
A, B, C. Always bet on Croc. Croc can provide so many things, especially with us having space jump, because now we can access all of Croc's secrets and see what Croc brings us today.
We had bombs. We could get all of Croc's secrets anyway. It's just with space jump, it'll be faster.
Yeah, it's extra free. And
I like it.
My favorite price is free 99.
I just prefer free. That 99 sounds expensive.
I love the psychological fact that if you price something at $4.99 versus $5, people will be more likely to buy it.
That's because people are bad at math.
Yes. Or and you could do 2 for $5 or 1 for $4.99, and people like list the two sales, and people would probably actually buy the 1 for $4.99 because $5 is more money.
Oh goodness. So kyzentun does get over and sees that X-Ray is an absolute nothing burger this seed, as Junie has destroyed everybody's favorite monster, Croc.
Or Croc. Never did anything wrong, but just gets blasted anyway. Junie taking this nice speed and gets a perfect Shine Spark across to check this room. Gets rewarded with a super missile pack, which never saying no to those.
Not at all, and really, it's unfortunate that poor Croc happens to be a meme.
Yeah, poor Croc. Never did nothing to nobody.
And by the way, there's another semi-free bingo card. Kill all mini-bosses.
All right,
And
power bombs.
PBs.
Now we'll see what the Indiana Jones item is. Missiles. And now we'll check out sign room and see what we got there. I like when the designers are making that room, did they think about the sine wave? Do you think they thought about sine wave when they made this room?
They might have. I mean, I think that we all know. Oh no, kyzentun. Yeah, it is a cosine wave, but you know, I'm very careful about doing math on stream, Cheesy. Basically, I'm not licensed to do it, so yeah, bad news.
I live with someone who's licensed to do it, so I let her do the higher end math, but I'm the one who does all the numbers.
Yeah, kyzentun having a save will be heading right back. This time might take the save in Business Center. I'm really surprised that save wasn't taken previously. But maybe that's just a show of respect to Joonie. Yeah, Triggs is how the geometry people get us back. All right, Joonie out through Croc Escape. And appears to be heading back up. I got bad news for anyone who didn't pick Varia suit in the Gamba.
You know, now that I think about it, well, is he going, or is he potentially going to Meridia?
We don't have high jump boots. We don't have grapple. We're not going to Meridia yet. We might go check Waterway, though.
Oh, that is a possibility here. Joonie taking advantage of all those shine sparks for every second of save he can get.
That is an amazing Crystal Flash animation for kyzentun.
Yes, it is. Looks like Kai is not messing around and is going right back up. I have a feeling Kai is going right for Varia.
Oh, that's almost guaranteed that's the play. Might take a pit stop into Waterway just to ensure that there's no cheeky speed locked item back here waiting. Additional speed locked item, I should say.
Well, we know where one very important speed locked item is, and
Speed was at Cathedral, Audra.
yes, we had Cathedral. Cathedral.
Cathedral. There you go.
Speedroll. Joonie's taking the reverse route, but I have a feeling Joonie is now going to be going to that very same place.
I would think so. I cannot imagine, unless we're going to go visit the Decora first. Oh no, we got to do this. Isn't this part of it? Or is it the animals at the end of the game we have to visit?
Or do they have to visit all the animals?
Well, we already visited the Edicunes, and so that gets the visiting the Decora down as well.
Okay.
the objective is just visit the animals. So I still don't know if that means now or at the end of the game or both.
Well, if it's all of them, then what Junie just did is required. So
yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's during the game, not during escape. Because I would think during the escape it would actually be save the animals or taunt the animals.
personally, I'm all about every speed gaming live. I donate to kill the animals, but it sadly never wins.
Oh, and Audra telling me that if I would just be logical and realize that you need the objectives to get into Turian, it couldn't possibly be save or kill the animals. Makes complete sense, Audra, and obviously I didn't think it through. Dang it. Vincent, what am I doing up here? Oh yeah, that's right. Doing what I do all the time, providing sometimes
mostly accurate comms. That's
mostly
that's
accurate comms. I like it. That's the nicest way of putting it.
More power bombs.
So in another game I call, there's sometimes hints in the game as to where different items might be. And so there's 3 types. There's helpful hints, there's community hints, which are just funny things that are never helpful, and then there's deceptive hints. Well, I provide deceptive commentary occasionally.
Is that a never mind. Just leaving it alone. Junie taking a quick save. And this is the most bowling I've seen since watching the ABC Sunday broadcast of the ABCs.
There you go. Junie discovering that super missile door is in fact still a super missile door until it's been hit with a super missile.
Ooh, nice job there. That's a different way to get that spark. Probably an easier way to get that spark than I've seen. Like Zenny, the way he approaches that mode spark is a lot harder. But then again, Zenny's also trying to get the door open in the next room for Ocean Fly.
Oh yeah, it's there's a difference between running the game for a world record and I just want to get through the seed. Also, for Do Not Put Me on Pizza, what game is that? Z1R? Correct. It's the Zelda one randomizer.
I need to check that out at some point because that was where my not Z1R. I need to check out the Final Fantasy 1 randomizer at some point because that was the game that started my love of RPGs.
I recommend both randomizers to anyone who enjoys just classic gaming. All right, kyzentun has the Varia suit. Junie on the way to get the Varia suit. I think kyzentun maybe feeling a little bit of pressure from the deaths might start skipping a few things just to try to make up some time.
Yeah, that's very likely. Right now, one of the huge advantages, because Junie picked up Space Jump already and has had speed a little bit earlier, and we know kyzentun still needs to go do the animal, the unlock for the waterway, the hallway. So definitely has some a little bit more things to do. Where Junie now, after getting this, Junie, if he already unlocked Turian, he's just headed there.
Well, Junie doesn't have Turian unlocked yet. Junie still has to go kill Golden Chorizo.
Okay, yeah, but now with this Varia, that's kind of free.
That's fair. I'm trying to remember because unfortunately, the meme items may have changed from the last time I saw this tournament. Is it only 4, or are there 5 meme things that they need to do? I think there's 5. I don't know. I've already got one person in chat calling out GG. I don't know about all that yet. Oh, I'm sure that you did, pizza. I greatly appreciate it. But now we're talking about I need to read too. Dang it.
Reading is fundamental.
Oh yeah, we still have Shack Tool. Don't forget our friendly neighborhood tool.
Oh,
And we also haven't found the grapple beam to tickle the red fish, so there is still plenty of game left.
Oh, that's one of the things I did not know. That was one of the. Dear Lord, this is some crazy stuff going on.
Well, Varia doesn't make anything free. The Varia suit, I mean. Well, it makes Upper Norfair Hell runs somewhat free, but as far as accomplishing what this seed needs done, we still got a ways to go, chat. Buckle in.
Okay. Yep. I just I pulled it up. Yes. The Spore Spawn check. Visit the Decor and Edicoons for Junie check. For kyzentun, that'll be in just a moment. So yes, we have Shack Tool, GT, and Redfish. Yes. So still three meme-worthy items to deal with.
So for Agilis one in the chat, is there a place to see the objectives? So do not put me on pizza posted them in the chat. As far as the runners, you can pause, and I believe you can go to one of the screens in the pause menu, and it'll show you the objectives and which ones you've accomplished or not accomplished, as it were.
I really hope they both save the animals, because Animal Surprise is on.
Yeah, killing King Cat is often an objective as well, even if it happens to be one of the easiest meme objectives. Ooh. There you go, Vincent. We just got another meme one. Bootless, suitless lava dive.
Ah. Very nice.
And Junie expertly pulling off the bootless lava dive, but it wasn't suitless. We have the Varia suit.
So in this run, the meme run, there were 5 objectives that the runners had to pull off. We've already hit a couple of them. We've hit Spore Spawn, and we've hit Visit the Animals. So we still have to go visit our friend Golden Terizo. We have to tickle the red fish with a grapple beam, and then we have to go visit our long-standing friend Shack Tool.
Yeah, I don't think you have to kill Shack Tool in this, but you do have to power bomb out and possibly get all the way to the other door. I'm not 100% sure. Do you know, Vincent?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that one, but
Captain Stack is saying we have to kill Shack Tool. At least that's how I'm gonna read that emoticon in chat. All right. Junie into the GT fight. Gets an E-tank going in and sees a reserve tank up above.
Nice.
Very nice GT fight by Junie. And there goes Croc, and rewarded with a reserve tank. You can remove Croc's tongue, Agilus One. Yes, the Croc's tongue is an enemy. It only takes damage from power bombs. And Telomorph was saying it's 93 double hit power bombs to kill Croc's tongue. So it will take approximately a very, very long time.
Approximately a very, very long time. Not quite as bad as doing the Kojak Super Metroid run. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those, but I 10 out of 10 would not recommend.
Oh no.
It's firing. You have to overload the game and you end up with 65,000 super missiles and you have to fire them all.
That sounds like you're just destroying a controller's button for no reason.
Yeah, and think about the incredible amount of animation time for firing each super, how long that would take.
How many supers can you fire per second? Is it 2 or 3?
I don't remember exactly, but I do know that it was like it was 19 frames per
19
shot.
19 frames. So if you got, let's say that we're just magicking it, and we're gonna say 20 frames because thank you for that, Bands with Legend, the 19 frames. So we'll just say 3 that we're somehow being frame perfect. So you got to fire what, like 65,000 plus? Oh my god, that is a long time. That's like 6 hours of firing super missiles. No, thank you.
And Junie gets an E-tank in the copyright compliant mouse room, or rodent room.
Also known as the Steamboat Willie room.
Yes, we can say that one.
Shot another reserve tank for kyzentun at the cosine room, which I believe Junie got earlier.
Croc's tongue has more hit points than Mother Brain, as MM2 points out in chat. X-ray.
X-ray at Fireflies. We can now see all these hidden items in the game, plus do some shenanigans if we need to.
Yeah, but there is one thing that X-ray does not show. So where we're going right now and climbing up, the false wall on the left does not show to X-ray, and I never discovered that area. And the entire time I played this game, every time I beat the game, I did reverse acid dive every single time to leave Norfair.
So in chat, F Junkdump saying X-ray without charge and plasma is useless, unless of course, and you caught it. What if they have to X-ray climb Pants Room? Let's go.
Yep, X-ray climb might be a legit thing that the seed is going to ask for.
And so what you just said, Vincent, is, and I'll just say what I'm thinking, Ice Beam at Shack Tool.
Kyzentun finding that space jump going, I hope Junie hasn't found this already.
Boy, do I have bad news.
Look at all this E-tank. This is like free tank, like so much E.
We have Varia suit. The seed is free to give them all the E.
Last time I saw that much E was a college party.
Grapple behind Shaq, question mark from M Keystone in chat. It could happen.
But
if that happens, though, you can be almost assured Ice Beam is somewhere to be found, but not guaranteed, because we did find X-Ray. Though I'm not sure if the logic takes into account an X-Ray climb of Pants Room.
I would hope I mean, based on the settings that I saw, I don't think we're gonna see. I don't think that'll be required. All right, Junie gets this pogo manip with Ridley without high jump, which is much harder.
Yeah,
it does get it.
It was pretty awesome to see. We do have Audra in chat letting us know that you don't have to have Ice Beam for that to be in logic to have Grapple at Shaq Tool. So let's go. Is that a vanilla wave beam? Chat, get out your ice cream. And what did I say would be behind Ridley? And we got high jump behind Ridley. Oh boy, this game is funny.
Oh, it's so perfect. But that means that's now we can go do suitless Meridia without a problem. So as we're pushing through and Junie's backtracking through here at Lower Norfair here, the winner of this gets a gift, and by that I mean a real challenge. Regardless who wins this, the next round opponent would be OK Beamer in this next part of the bracket, and then the winner from that pairing would go on to face the winner between Adraxis and Ace Zero. So that's a couple of we're definitely getting towards the end of this tournament, and those are all extremely good runners that we're in for good shows for these last runs, no matter who we see and who's still there come finals.
Look at this key hunter, Vincent.
A key hunter is being mean.
You do not see that every seed.
No, that's great. Junie's just like, stop it. No, bad.
All right, Junie almost done with Lower Norfair. Gonna take a quick peek over here. There's lots of E over here. In fact, most of the E is sitting in Lower Norfair.
Yes. Prior to Lower Norfair visit, we only had 4 tanks. Now we've got yes tanks. So
5 tanks, but we have yes tanks, and all the E is down here.
All right, the Frank Z room, more E. Why not? And Junie's like, nah, bro. I've got so many tanks that I'm just not. Junie's probably uncomfortable with this many E tanks running a seed.
So what you're saying, Vincent, is it's too much E, need to damage down before doing anything to be comfortable?
Yes, like he needs about half that health and to feel like he's running a normal race.
Yep. And so right now we have kyzentun firing off missiles. That's because GT is coded to not do this egg attack unless you are under 32 missiles. Otherwise, you will also get the wave attack mixed in.
I was today years old when I learned that. Chad asked, will Junie get wave beam? I assume Junie will go check wave because there's still, I mean, a lot of big items to find here, so no reason not. He's already over there. No reason not to quickly check it.
Yeah, we still don't have enough ammunition to take down Mother Brain, and we haven't found the charge beam yet.
Well, you say that as though charge will exist. We don't know if it will.
No, charge and ice are guaranteed to exist. Wave and Spazer are, I believe, a 50-50.
Got it. Okay.
Just so happens that we've got the 50-50 where the seed's like, hey, we heard you liked beams, so we're going to put all the beams in the seed. Oh boy, I see chat discussing another trick that just needs to be part of our bingo run. Underflows Samus's health, so Samus dies. All right, we've added it in, chat. It's at least here for people to be able to discover on a VOD or later on YouTube.
More memes.
And we do still need grapple. Absolutely correct, M. Keystone. You cannot tickle the redfish without grapple. So where's grapple? Probably behind Dragon.
Probably, but at the very least, definitely in Meridia.
Honestly, isn't that the best meme thing you can think of right now, Vincent? You're doing a meme run, so your objectives do not obtain or do not require killing the G4, but the game's gonna make you kill the G4 to complete it anyway.
That would be perfect. I mean, that's just kind of par for the course for these randomizers. Just be like, you want to be comfortable? You said, yeah, nah, bro, that's not happening.
Also, just to as one of the people that I have always correct me, he's very pedantic. I believe that when you overflow going up to go from positive to negative, that's actually an overflow error. When you go negative to positive, that's an underflow error. Just for anyone out there in chat who wants to know that. And then I can't wait for everybody to correct me because everyone knows that's the fastest way to discover something on the internet. You know what that is, right, Vincent?
What's that?
All you do is you post something and matter-of-factly answer it with what's probably the wrong answer, and you will have somebody on the internet correct you within a few minutes.
Oh, of course. There's no way faster to find out that you're quote-unquote wrong than by saying it on the internet.
All right, nothing speed locked at Main Street. Some supers at Crab Supers, quite vanilla. And we have kyzentun farming supers off of the Metal Pirates.
Not a bad farm. They definitely are extremely good drops.
Yep, as long as you can get your speed kills very quickly, this is the fastest way to farm super missiles in Lower Norfair. With the second fastest being the Rippers right outside of GT, though you're trading power bombs for supers. And yeah, you can also farm really well with the grapple beam, but we don't have that. I do like that kyzentun stopped a little short of being above 30, anticipating drops. And then, of course, the game is going to be like, haha, you wanted super missile drops? Sorry.
Oh, every time. Every time. Joonie yep, there it is.
Got
Joonie gets that
Everest.
little back up into the back up into that jump. That's a quick little one. If you've done it and practiced enough, you can execute that pretty easily, but it's definitely a cool looking jump.
Absolutely. All right, kyzentun into the Ridley farm. Joonie doing a snail climb up here to the aqueduct items? Or just going through?
Yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna...
just going through.
Going through.
Yeah, you can't snail clip without having the gravity suit. That much I do know. And in case anyone in chat is wondering, I know because I thought you could beforehand, and I said that on the internet and got corrected. All right, kyzentun has taken down Ridley and collected the high jump boots.
Joonie takes a refill and is gonna go save here because he wants to have some tries at. He wants to have a lot of tries at Crystal Flash clip here.
Yes, may also be considering checking the sandpit items. And jumping the snail tells me that I'm completely wrong yet again, and Joonie is just going to be doing a snail climb. Probably a super swaggy spring ball snail climb. Oh boy, there's another one right there for you, Vincent. You could have the boingy boingy snail climb. Another meme item. Let's go.
So, Yandalash says Joonie's really good at Crystal Flash clip. I will tell you this.
I was just gonna say my favorite part about that is it's not me cursing Joonie by saying he's good at the Crystal Flash clip. It's just gonna be what it is. It'll be chat doing it.
Yes, I've seen Joonie get it on the first try. I've seen Joonie have to spend an hour and a half on it. Okay, so, I mean, it's a stupid trick.
In fact, it's so stupid we might actually get to see it twice. That's how fun it is.
All right, there we go.
Yes, for SE Zolzik, hour-long tricks are what H2H is all about. That's right, there's nothing more enjoyable than watching a runner need to pause to go pull up a video to learn a trick during a race. Let's go H2H. I don't think bombs will work without the gravity suit. Do not put me on pizza.
Nope.
But Joonie does have another 34 tries at this.
It's had a few jumps where he hasn't been pressing the down button on the jump. Yeah, like that one there. So there we go.
There it is.
What was it? He had started with 54.
Did you see what kyzentun just did?
No, I did not.
It is the very swaggy, extremely rare damage down on the Three Musketeers, leaving Lower Norfair to be prepped for the Crystal Flash clip. Let's go.
That'd be a time saver. That's all Joonie had to.
There's one small little wrinkle in the plan.
What's that?
We only have 5 super missiles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And he's gonna go farm here, and I was just gonna refill his energy, and okay. All right, Botwoon, what do you have for us? There is ice.
Well, that makes getting to Shack Tool easier. Boo.
Yep, can now ice clip into Shack.
Oh, look at this excellent strat by kyzentun, just sitting in the acid and dropping bombs. But I think that it would be a little bit better to not be in the acid so you wouldn't get health drops. Ice at Plasma, grapple at Shack. No, we had ice at Botwoon, unfortunately. We can still have grapple at Shack, though. The dream is still alive. And just to up the dream, maybe instead of grapple, we will have charge beam at Shack so that we can then have grapple at plasma beam.
He turned off his Aria on purpose to refill and drop his energy again.
Yes, Audra, ice was at the Botwoon E-Tank. And not being low on energy,
He is.
Uh-oh, kyzentun's doing cool stuff.
He's going for the G mode. So he's gonna do a Crystal Flash Club here. Sorry, he's gonna do a
R mode, but yeah.
Gonna do
don't
a Crystal
worry,
Flash.
I was just going to say, don't worry. I call R mode G mode and G mode R mode, and I'm wrong all the time. This is nuts. I love it.
So basically, kyzentun's gonna be storing. I'm gonna have the suit where 1, if he's moving, he's invincible. But 2, it will charge. It charges a Crystal Flash, correct? Or sorry, not a Crystal Flash. Charges a Shine Spark.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, what you're gonna want, it's the R mode blue suit. Honestly, you'd have to get kyzentun or Neen to explain it, because it is Super Metroid shenanigans at the highest form.
So essentially, it tricks the game, and it makes the game think that you're getting a spike suit, and you get this for free. I think he died because I think he needed a reflash. Yeah, he made a mistake getting it and didn't have it, so he had to reset it. Meanwhile, Joonie, even though it's not part of the necessary part of the run, takes down Dragon, but it's very likely, just the way things have been going, either this or Plasma Room are going to be the grapple beam.
Honestly, this could be the grapple beam. This could be the charge beam. It is just a pack of missiles.
All right, we're going to have to see Joonie execute. He's going for the spring ball exit. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all Joonie can do to get out of here. Didn't store a Shine Spark to be able to spark out. Honestly, props to kyzentun for pulling this off during a run.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now has to hold it. That was something Gazette and I were doing comms on another race, and someone was holding this suit, but was having a rough time holding on to it through the run. And a couple times lost it while going over sand in Meridia.
Yeah, so the escape from Dragon's room, just to answer do not put me on pizza, is a double spring ball jump to get out. And then Precious room is just single spring ball jumps, I believe.
Yeah, you'll see.
But two of them.
Yep, Junie gets up there right away with that single spring ball. Uses a little bit of a fun technique to get quickly up there. Back to start our room, but unfortunately we don't get a full halfie or reverse halfie, but we've got space jump, so Junie is just flying through. But if you notice on the tracker, all the bosses are down, but we're not done. We still have a couple of things we have to do before we can finish this run. Junie still has to tickle the red fish for the grapple, and he has to go visit our friend Shack Tool.
Kyzentun was trying to do some wall jump shenanigans, almost pulled it off, but back to using the spring ball. Oh, or not. Yes, it was the full spacey or womple jump. Though womple might require having the screw attack item. I keep forgetting what it is because I haven't seen it in so long. All right, Junie will go down a sand pit here. It is the fastest way to get to everybody's favorite tool. Might also pick up an item or two that would be nice. We shall see. Looks like Kyzentun's going to go grab these super missiles over here at Crab Supers. Yeah, you never go full spacey.
There's some kind of joke built into there.
It's a horrible joke. Don't try to figure it out.
Kyzentun a couple times has tried to go for the wall jump shenanigans, but all right, here goes Junie. What you're gonna see now is Junie doing some ice beam shenanigans to set himself up for a. Oh, gets through just in time, but now is gonna have to. Yep, has to get this. There we go. And there it is. All right.
Gotta have X-ray with the Puyo position that way. Otherwise, you can't force the stand up.
No,
but
unless
super
you are
awesome.
Unless you are, I mean, the hundo route, you do that Puyo ice clip very quickly, and you don't need.
Oh yeah.
But that's because you catch it first time, and it's just like, oh, what? It doesn't. The game doesn't even have time to react. You just breaking all of its logic.
Yeah, if the game actually could tell how much of the logic was being broken, we would have the game crying little ones and zeros.
That seems pretty accurate.
All right, what's back here behind Shack Tool? Is it our grapple beam, or are we still on a hunt?
Drum roll, please. And I'm a drummer, so I'm doing it on my mouse pad on my desk. And we've got missiles.
Missiles.
So now we're gonna have to check sand pits.
Yeah, we got sand pits, we got watering hole, we got the beach.
We have plasma.
We have plasma, but we need charge beam for plasma. Otherwise, we can't get out.
Speed echoes.
Oh yeah, of course. Chat, they have speed. They can kill the plasma pirates right now. They don't need charge. Speaking of speed echoes, bye-bye, Shacktool. Oh, charge was at Precious. Dang it. Who's tracking this race and not marking things off? Also, thanks, chat. Always, always let me know. Telemorph, X-ray climb to aqueduct. No, the aqueduct items just aren't placed if we don't have gravity suit. I mean, it'd be swaggy to see, though. I'd like to see it. Bouncy bouncy climb doesn't work so well when, or maybe it was the wrong snail. I don't know.
All of this movement at this point is pretty much free with Junie having base jump through here. And yeah, here comes the plasma check. Yeah, we're going to see the speed echo. No, and we have charge. We have everything. Yeah, this won't be an issue. Junie's good to go here. So we have pseudo screw, so we don't even need the speed echo kill of the pirates, but that option was there. Oh,
but
look at that.
Oh, it is the answer. Look at that, chat.
Well, also, we just saw kyzentun, because he was carrying that R mode suit, got to walk right through the speed blocks. Yep. That's one of the bonuses of carrying that suit through this is you just auto kill all your speed blocks. And Junie, speaking of, is just going for the speed echo kills on these pirates, not doing the pseudo screw.
I like it.
I mean, it's swaggier. Yep.
Honestly, isn't that what we want? Is swaggy?
Yes. We want all the swag. Yep, there it is. And the last speed echoes go. Yeah, see, and yep, Junie just powers through that room. So even if we didn't find charge, Junie's still like, yep, no problem. Yeah, he got 2 double kills with those. You get the first one with contact and the second one with just the echoes. So Junie very efficiently. And now Junie can go tickle some red fish. He's already visited Shacktool. So he's got one thing left on his bingo card before he can go and finish this game.
That's right, and I've got chat calling me out for not tracking X-ray or grapple. Unfortunately, this tracker doesn't have those on it, so you'll just have to look at the HUD.
Oh, it's almost like there is a visual cue on the screen that can solve that one. Yeah, they don't give us those to track because they do in fact exist on screen. You can see which ones they have. We only have to track the ones that only show up in the pause menu.
I believe the dash tracker has them, and there is that charge beam. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it right away for kyzentun.
Hey, by the way, Junie and kyzentun both have charge beam.
Hey, thanks, Vincent. I'm glad you've got my back up here.
It's all right. I totally missed that charge was there too, so it's okay. I'm not going to give you a hard time today. Not for that one.
Oh, it's okay. I've got pretty thick skin. It's not going to bother me. And honestly, what we're seeing today is so awesome. Look at kyzentun still carrying the suit, probably going to use it for the reverse halfie. We'll see. Maybe just carry it all the way into Torian.
Either that or he's maybe just using it to escape this room.
Maybe. I mean, that would make sense too.
Maybe he doesn't want to do the double spring ball jump here. We won't know until this fight's over. Meanwhile, Junie is just making X-ray climb, or sorry, making this suitless Meridian climb look like a joke. When you got ice, though, it's so fast.
That was a discussion that I was in at one point where runners were talking about how slow suitless Meridia was, and one of them was like, no, if you've got the right items, suitless Meridia, if you do it well, is pretty fast. It's not the same speed as with the gravity suit, but somebody who's really practiced at it can make it close.
Speaking of swag, there's oh, he almost got it. He's using the grapple beam here to launch himself up, make that screen transition much easier. And speaking of, there was our red fish.
Well, not anymore.
But Joonie officially grappled the red fish. And you know what that means? That means that Joonie has done all the things required to unlock Turian, and does it at the top of Meridia, which means he's right here at the top of Red Tower after that transition, and now only has to cross Criteria Surface.
Honestly, this is the route you will see in any percent. At least after the Redfish room. Is kyzentun still carrying that suit? I think so. Just being swaggy here. I can't imagine that this is faster than a spring ball jump, though.
No, neither can I. Now I was going to spring ball this one.
And I guess kyzentun did use the suit to exit Dragon's room. Makes sense. That's what I get for only watching one screen and talking.
Well, you know, it's hard to split attention. We as human beings are not built for that.
No, we're not. We are built for switching back and forth between things very, very fast, but not perfect. Agilis, yes, by sparking out of that room much faster. We have Joonie approaching Turian. All the meme objectives are down, as is the entire G4. So yeah, here we go.
Joonie is officially entering Turian at the 135 mark. So in under 10 minutes, we'll have this down. Now, as I say that, there are strange things that could always happen in Turian. So
yeah, this is still Super Metroid.
Nothing is ever just automatic in this game.
Also, up a little bit, I see Do Not Put Me on Pizza has dropped some links in chat. And you know what that means, chat. If you're not already following these runners, take a moment, visit their Twitch streams, give them a follow. See if they remember to pause their follower alerts for this stream.
Actually, we already heard that was not the case, because we did hear a follower alert for Joonie.
Uh-oh.
But man, that's a runner whose chat and group I've been a member of for a very long time. As is the joke in Joonie's stream, no matter how many months you have, you've never technically been subbing for a year, but I think I just celebrated my 55th month as a subscriber in his channel, and just could not believe that. And for me, it's even longer for Chinese Any, and that one's been like 58, 59 months, something insane like that. There we go. Now we're seeing the other strategy for kyzentun is doing the pseudo screw. So you saw both ways to take down these pirates that doesn't involve a charge beam of plasma.
All right, Joonie gets the baby skip. You know, Vincent, I think we just discovered another potential meme category. And if whoever's writing the code is swaggy enough, you could have baby skip both clockwise or counterclockwise.
Oh yeah, like a pistachio skip required. That could be a thing.
Oh, yep. Joonie did not take a safety save. You know, we only have 9 E-tanks and a bunch of reserves, but you never know.
I feel Joonie feels Junie's the type of run, he's done this enough. He's going to feel confident being here. He got to this point, and could strange things happen? Yes, but the likelihood is pretty low, and we'll be able to unload a ton of missiles here. We're going to see him probably stop at what? It's 15 left. Nope, just going to unload all the supers. Like, nope, just Mother Brain, I'm going to hit your face with all these supers because I just don't like you. All right, and welcome from SpeedGaming Mothership channel. We are here in this Super Metroid a hard way to hell randomizer race between jooniejoone and kyzentun. These runners are doing a heck of a job, but as you can see, Junie is in his Mother Brain fight and is already at catch-up beam, and here comes Rainbow Beam, so we'll be right into Mother Brain 3. Junie really just had both runners took a little bit different route. Had kyzentun, when he went to Lower Norfolk, been able to somehow get to Cathedral and seen that speed earlier, might have informed his decisions. That both runners had to do wreck ship and saw that Varia was there, but didn't have the ability to get it until they finally got that speed booster from Cathedral, and now here we are. Unfortunately, kyzentun took a couple of deaths, but you know, this game is never forgiving, as we were discussing. So we are very close, very, very, very close.
Yeah, even though kyzentun looks to be a fair amount behind, really that came down to one unfortunate death in bowling and just some slightly different routing. The way through Botwoon Hallway being the biggest thing.
Yes.
In fact, as you're just coming into the tail end of this race, this was the meme run. I highly recommend going back and watching the VOD. There's a lot of memey things that have been done. It will be a good time.
Yep, this is purposely meant to be meant to make some things happen that you don't always necessarily see. Just some different routes, and that's part of what this what's great about this game. And with Legends, which great name. I know I've seen you in chats before, Magic player. The memes were you had to kill Spore Spawn, you had to visit Shack Tool, you had to tickle the red fish with a grapple beam, and what was the last one there that I'm missing? Oh, you had to visit all the animals in the Edicoons and the Defora. So and not the escape animals. Now that said, Animal Surprise is on. Now we see kyzentun is now headed up the top of Red Tower and is headed, but Junie is on escape.
Ooh, you know, Vincent, I just thought of something that would be truly horrific as an Animal Surprise.
What's that?
Imagine you go into Animal Surprise and you just end up locked in a room and forced to die.
Oh,
just absolute brutal and surprise.
Oh, that'd be rough. That'd be so mean. And yeah, just first time escape required Animal Surprise, and don't tell either runner that
Uh-oh, if kyzentun forgot the fish, that's bad news because G4 will not be open and Turian will not be accessible.
Oh, he's also not headed towards Turian right now.
Has to visit the Decora. I don't believe did that. Or maybe going this way to tickle the fish and then head towards Turian, because this is the faster way, I believe.
And we have surprise escape.
Let's go.
Because of course we can't have a normal escape. Oh, now we see these rainbow beams. Would it be nice to have that rainbow beam throughout the game?
Maybe. Oh, just the metal pirates with the rainbow beam.
All right.
Too easy. But bonus points to Junie for visiting the animal surprise. This is for the fans, everyone.
And Junie is officially on Criteria's surface. Get those GGs in chat going. Junie gets the win.
That's right. An official race time.gg time of 1 hour, 43 minutes, and 53 seconds, followed almost immediately by kyzentun throwing in the towel.
Give these runners both props for putting on a good race tonight. Without that bowling death, kyzentun's probably is definitely much closer here. He got there just in time to tickle the fish with the grapple beam, and there we are. Yeah, and Adam just dropped it in the chat. Follow those runners. They both did a great job tonight. Junie gets this W, and as I said, I looked at before, we'll be moving on, and we'll have that. The winner of this race gets OK Beamer in the next round, so that will be a good run and good race. That'll be Junie facing OK Beamer. That one will be coming up soon. More tournaments for this series will be following soon. We're going to try to get the runners in chat.
All right, we're joined by our race runner-up, kyzentun, who decided to feed the red fish tonight. GG's, kyzentun.
Yeah, not really a good game.
And also joined by our race winner, jooniejoone. GG's, Junie.
Thanks. I'm getting an echo. It's probably my fault.
Yeah, I don't hear any no echo on my side. Chat's not screaming.
Yeah, I'm watching this stream. That's a problem. Here, let me
that will do it.
There we go. I did it. GG Kai. Yeah, I heard just as I popped into the chat that you had a death at bowling.
Yeah, and everything went wrong from there.
Oh, it's awful.
Bowling was after I went down Red Tower, which was obviously the wrong choice.
Yeah. Yeah. There were no tanks down there, right? Like all the tanks were above, and
no
then you
tanks
needed those
down
to
there.
get speed.
No, once I did get that speed, I turned around immediately. The other problem was I took a death getting that speed, but my save was at the top of Red Tower.
Oh no! So you had to go all the way back down again to get it.
Yep.
Oh, that's awful.
The only thing that went right was I got the bootless lava dive first try.
Nice. I missed. I got it with the first like without having to reset, but I didn't get the entry, so I kind of like did a backup to get up there. But yeah, I mean, you know, I did one practice seed of this, and the other one was like super free, and it didn't require me to like go anywhere. Like I don't think I even touched Meridia other than to go to Shack Tool and then go up and tickle the fish. This one, like, you had to get all the bosses. Like, there was stuff locked behind every boss.
Yep.
Except Kraid. There wasn't anything behind Kraid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys could have let Kraid live.
Well, poor Kraid.
Well, if he told us beforehand.
Yeah.
Although we were saying that next time there's a meme run, Craig standing up Kraid should be part of the part of the equation.
That's such a good idea.
We actually spent a bit of time saying, hey, meme run, we should require, we came up with a whole list of things that could be added to a meme run in the future.
I like it. Well, tell you what, I'll watch this back and I'll do a run like that.
Oh, that would be.
I'll let you know. I'll do everything you suggested.
That would be amazing.
Let everyone know, Junie. Chat. If Junie's gonna do that, you need to follow Junie right now because you need to be there for that. Because I think the stream will probably start with Junie saying something like, "Mistakes were made, and now I'm doing this."
Yeah, I think you're right.
You know what? I think Adam and I will create that list and send it to you. That'd be
okay. Perfect. I love it.
That would be great.
So how were we up until that point? Like it sounds like Kai had a pretty bad run once that happened, but how was it up to that point?
You both went some different routes. You chose to do wreck ship first,
Yeah.
Where Kai went down and did Crade and Business Center first. So you guys both kind of like, but that by the time that was over, like time wise, it wasn't really. It was kind of a wash. You both obviously saw Varia up there, and it's just like I'm sure you both are just like really.
Yeah.
Gee, I
But
wonder where Speed is. Maybe it's behind Ridley.
But
you know,
then,
that's what I was thinking. I was afraid that it was going to send us on this whole wild goose chase. You know, and I was thinking we were never going to get Varia. Like we'd have to go down to Lower Norfair to get our high jump, kind of like we did in this one, but you know, without having access to Varia.
well, then it just gave you guys a million E-tanks in Lower Norfair. Just like, like everywhere you turned, it was another E-tank.
Yeah, I ended up 3 out of the 4 reserves, so that's something.
Did you, Kai? Did you do your patented blue suit?
Yep.
Nice.
You
Screwed
did.
it up the first time because I went for the fast exit instead of the safe one.
Nice. Yeah, I admire that.
He carried that R mode through and ran right through all those blocks and the Batuin hallway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I even skipped Mama Turtle and Watering Hole.
I did too.
But I went to Crab Supers. Kind of figured that was a waste of time to get Crab Super, but it was the Super Pack, so it's like, maybe I want that, but I don't really.
Yeah, I had the same thought. I figured any of that stuff I would get on the way back. I figured like it's slowest progression, and it has already like sent us on all the stupidest like places. So I just beelined straight to Botwoon once I entered Meridia.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
One of
that
my
worked out.
practice seeds was an hour-long hunt for grapple. I had everything else, and I spent the next hour searching for grapple.
That's awful. I was afraid that was going to happen on this one.
So that's why I was going through and just picking up every single location, even going back for 230 after I skipped it early, and then going back for Climb Supers and Waterway after I got Speed.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I figured I'm going up anyway. I still needed to visit the Decora, obviously. So I just, instead of going straight up Red Tower, I went through Green Hill and kind of did that loop and visited the Decora, did Waterway, Climb Supers, and then went and got the Varia. Is that what you did too?
Opposite way. I got the Varia and then did Climb Supers, Waterway, and Decora.
Oh, okay. Okay. Same loop, just opposite direction. Yeah.
I gotta say, guys, this was for chat. I can speak for chat and for CoCom saying that this was definitely a fun race to watch. Especially with it being some random things like how often do you get to see Spospo? Like that's such a
I did get a double super on Spospo.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah, I got the double
yes.
super and then I missed the missile super. So.
But no, that's it was definitely enjoyable to watch, and it's fun having something different like that instead of just a normal this is just another all items are random and go. No, this was definitely something a lot more interesting having those memes, having it, and as we're sitting there like we still have to go to Shack Tool because how often do you get to see Shack Tool, Spospo, the animals all in the same run?
Yeah, these are good settings. I'm glad we did these. I kind of didn't like it at first just because, I don't know, it's such a runaround. And I figured Kai would have an advantage because Kai generally routes better than me. So like something
not
like
today.
This, yeah, this is such a bummer. I'm bummed that it wasn't a a closer race, but yeah. So Kai generally with something like this where you have to kind of go back and forth and like, when am I gonna go to the Decora? When am I gonna do this? It's I give Kai the edge on kind of knowing how to maneuver through that.
Well, Kai, unfortunately, this is what is this sixth place or
I don't know.
something like that. But obviously it's been fun watching you play, and I know you'll probably be hopping on comms in some of the races coming up. So I know it's the end of you playing, but I know it's not the end of you being around for the tournament.
Yeah.
Joonie, I believe you get Beamer next round.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say GG Beamer right now. Beamer's real good.
Well, Beamer's a very good player, but you're not exactly a slouch. So it's one of those things, and you we all know this. Strange things can happen in randomizers.
That's true. That's true.
It routing is a big thing, and just maybe the settings. There are settings that probably would favor you, but it just depends, and it's something we'll obviously we'll have to watch to see what happens, but.
Yeah, I think it'll be fairly close, but I'll have to get lucky in order to beat him because my goodness, he moves better than me and he routes better than me. So like, it's a tough competitor.
This week gives us SG Live, so I know I know that it's Ace and Drexus. They're potentially looking at running their race at SG Live, which would be amazing.
That'd be great.
Yeah, otherwise this tournament still got a few weeks left. Joonie's gonna have to schedule and figure out a time to play Beamer, and then we're moving on as we've still got a few weeks left of this tournament. So kyzentun, any last thoughts before we wrap this up?
Well, the first year of Hardway to Hell, I got 0 wins. The second year, I got 1 win. This year, I got 2. Like next year, maybe I'll get 3.
As long as we keep the number of entries low enough, you will eventually win the tournament that way, Kai. If we keep getting more and more people, though, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'll have to get better too.
Joonie, before I have you give your last thoughts, I also have to say props are going to do the check animal surprise.
Oh yeah. We agreed to do that.
Okay.
At a time.
I figured you guys would, just for the spirit of things and to make it right. So, and you went in there and wrecked those metal pirates. So,
yeah.
Oh, by the way, you both chose, even though you both had the ability to do either, you both chose completely different ways to do the plasma room.
Oh.
Yeah, because I can't charge a shine spark there to save my life. So.
Oh,
did you use charge like pseudo screw?
Pseudo screw for kyzentun. Man, we were talking about on the way, like, I was mentioning, yeah, well, Joonie can pseudo screw through this, or I was said Joonie can charge speed echoes his way through that room. So then you went and did that, and then kyzentun did the charge. So that was really interesting. But Joonie, your last thoughts?
No, just thanks again for commentating. You did the last race too, and it's fun. You two are a great team. Like, it's fun to listen to you two commentate. So I'm excited to watch this back. And of course, thanks to whoever is. Oh, Adam, you're tracking too.
Yes, Adam did all the things.
Cool. Yeah, thanks so much for doing this. I appreciate it.
All right, Adam, do you have any last thoughts after watching this race before we wrap up and wait for the next round?
No, this was an exciting race. It was great fun to call. I think I only messed up on tracking all the times, but that's okay because I've got chat backing me up. Without chat here to call me out every time I forget to click a button, I forget to track everything. So thanks, chat. Glad you're here.
I want to say thank you to the racers for putting out a great race. Thank you to my co-coms for not only doing co-coms, but also dealing with tracking. Yes, we missed the charge beam and precious missiles, but that's okay. It's still very hard. It's hard to track alone, but tracking and doing comms is definitely difficult. And appreciate Adam for doing that for us. Give those runners a follow if you haven't. We got that in the chat. And if you feel so inclined, you can give myself or Adam a follow. Adam has not streamed yet. He eventually will. But chat, thank you very much, because you are always the last part of the comms team, and a necessary part. Because if you weren't here watching, we wouldn't be able to do this. Just like if the runners weren't here running, we wouldn't have this to watch. So we appreciate you being here. And for my co-coms and for the racers and for our organizers and SpeedGaming for helping make this all happen, thank you very much, and we will see you next mission.
See everyone next mission. Have a great evening, great morning, great day, wherever you are. Good night.